There's a whole bunch of different kinds of parallels there on the back
Yeah,
of the
it's
card.
like 13 different kinds. All right, we're back. This is going to be boxes 7 through 12. Jason's going to open. Let me get out of the way. Good luck again, everybody. We'll do a recap at the end and do some randoms after that.
Well, I'm hoping I beat you. You got some nice cards in your SIGs. Box 7 here, guys. You almost just have to dump these out, huh?
Kind of. If you kind of pop the sides, you can get it right at the front.
It was a high examining, anxiety night for me watching the Cardinals play in that game. But they won, and I expected them to lose after they were down 6-1 to Kershaw at home. So I'm feeling pretty good.
Be right back. I'm going to get a price on that Prizm Jumbo.
To score 10 runs in a playoff game at LA with Kershaw as the starter is definitely not what I expected.
They need an open, too.
They needed them all. Love to pull a Manziel. Couple more packs, and then we'll go through box 7. This one don't want to open. All right, let's see what we get in box number 7. Other than a bunch of Kid Reporter cards. Brandon Cooks, rookie. We got a neon green and yellow parallel of Eli Manning for the Giants. Die cut, Odell Beckham Jr. Fresh faces. Also for the Giants. Bishop Sankey, rookie. We got a Seastrunk, orange, for the Redskins. We got a red and gold parallel of Michael Vick for the Jets. And an orange of T.Y. Hilton for the Colts. We got a hands team. Brandon Marshall for the Bears. Garoppolo rookie. First autograph. This is their first duplicate. Out of 350. Robert Heron for the Bucks. First autograph of box 7. We got Air Marshals, Colin Kaepernick for the Niners. And a red NFL parallel of Derek Johnson for the Chiefs.
Heron again?
Yep. That one was numbered out of 75. Derek Johnson out of 75. We got an intros of Victor Cruz for the New York Giants. Frank Gore Prizm for the Niners. Now, Ryan doesn't drink. He drinks soda.
I drink once in a while.
We got 2 parallels. We got a Le'Veon Bell orange for the Steelers. And a red and gold Alfred Morris for the Redskins. We have a Kurt Warner Prizm for the Rams. And Legion of Boom for the Seahawks. We got a Fresh Faces die cut of Sammy Watkins for the Bills. And Devontae Adams, red and gold parallel for the Packers. We got an intros of Andrew Luck for the Colts. And a hands team refractor for the Texans, Andre Johnson.
Did you get a Panini point?
Not yet. I still got a little section left here. Oh, we got an orange autograph for the Rams.
Trey Mason?
Marcus Roberson, autograph for the Rams, orange out of 75. We got Shannon Sharp, red and gold parallel for the Broncos. And a Bob Greasy orange parallel for the Dolphins. I think this is the third class rings we've got of Blake Bortles so far in the break. Insert card for the Jags. Got a parallel for the Titans out of 99, Jake Locker. Manziel rookie. And a Believe the Hype die cut of Johnny Manziel. We got a LaMarcus Joyner Prizm card for the Rams. And a Kyle Rudolph out of 50 for the Vikes. That is a blue parallel.
That's yours.
That's it for box number 7. It was Marcus Roberson for the Rams. The 2 autographs of box number 7 were Robert Herron for the Bucks out of 350. And orange, Marcus Roberson for the Rams out of 75. In here and get these packs. Here we go. Box 8. Hey, we got a kid reporter.
Yeah. Steven Camelot.
I think we got another one of those tie-dye looking parallel cards. I think you got a Bruce Smith.
Oh.
Low
That's
number.
what it's called, tie-dye. Yeah, those are at 25.
Tons of color parallels in this. Come on. These packs do not come apart easily here. There we go. Alright, last pack of box 8, then we'll go through the whole box. Okay. A neat card for the Rams out of 125, Marshall Faulk. Got the red X-Fractor looking parallel there. Jadeveon Clowney rookie. Fresh faces, Brandon Cooks for the Saints. Andre Williams, and we got another orange parallel rookie out of 50 Travis Swanson. Orange parallel for the Lions. Class rings. Prizm. Sammy Watkins for the Bills. Believe the Hype, die cut, Jadeveon Clowney for the Texans. We got a green and yellow parallel of Carlos Hyde for the Niners. And an orange of Russell Wilson for the Seahawks. Air Marshals die cut, Ben Roethlisberger for the Steelers. Got a Frank Gifford parallel for the Giants. Prizm. Nice parallel for the Raiders, Bo Jackson. Green and yellow parallel. We got an intros of Ray Rice for the Ravens. And an intros of James Laurinaitis for the Rams. We got a red and gold parallel of Frank Gore for the Niners. And a red and gold parallel of Blake Bortles for the Jags. Believe the Hype, die cut, Derek Carr for the Raiders. Red and gold parallel for the Panthers, Tyler Gaffney. We got a greatest of all time, Jerry Rice and Calvin Johnson. Die cut card, I think that is the second one, so one of those will go to each team for sure.
Which two?
Rice and Johnson.
Yeah, that's the second one of those.
We got a Terrence West Prizm for the Browns. Ben Roethlisberger Prizm for the Steelers, and a nice card coming up for Freddie.
I think he's sleeping.
Out of 25, Andre Williams tie-dye parallel for the Giants. It's a nice looking card.
He's sleeping.
Fresh Faces die cut, Bishop Sankey for the Titans. Orange parallel of Reggie Bush for the Lions. And our second autograph of the box is an orange for the Eagles. Out of 150, Josh Huff. Autograph. Got a card for the Chargers. Out of 99, Keenan Allen. Parallel. That's it for box number 8.
Freddie is flustered that his wife is talking to him.
I like the Andre Williams card. I like the design of those parallels.
It wasn't an auto, right? Just the parallel?
No.
Still tough. You did a Tiger one. colorful table over here.
What's that?
It's a colorful table over here. All the
Yeah, there's tons of parallel cards. Let's try this again. Box 9. I'm not sure, Bez. This is our first time doing this product. Only really one high draft pick, as far as I remember, and that was Bortles. I think the Chief guy we got that was numbered
that was a first rounder.
was a first rounder also.
Yeah.
This pack does not want to open. There's 4 in the jumbos, I think Ryan said. Two in the hobby and 4 in the jumbos. I can tell you. The jumbos are $125 because we got some boxes. I'm not sure what the cost on the hobby is.
I don't think I have any hobby to sell.
Yeah, the hobbies we have in sealed cases. So
Jumbos, I have 6. I could only get 6 from a distributor, so I got 6 loose for the hobby or jumbo.
last pack. All right, let's see what we get in box number 9. Oh, we got some kind of low numbered autograph, I'm sure. Yeah, out of 25. Taylor Lewan, autograph for the Titans, out of 25. And a second autograph right behind it. Nice auto for the Browns. Not the guy you were looking for, but a nice consolation. Terrence West, autograph for the Browns. Set these down real quick.
Got 2 autos real quick.
So we got our autographs right away. I've been pretty impressed with Terrence West so far. This looks like a pretty solid running back for the Browns. So hopefully we have a couple low-numbered parallels in the rest of the box here. We got a hands team for the Texans. Andre Johnson. We got a green and yellow parallel of Jeremy Hill for the Bengals. Yeah, Crowell looks good too. They got two good running backs there in the draft. Devontae Adams, die cut, fresh faces for the Green Bay Packers.
You got 5 decent names and autographs so far. There's definitely one each box is going to be a later round pick.
We got a Prizm of Matt Schaub for the Raiders. And a Prizm of Carson Palmer for the Cardinals. We got an intros of James Laurinaitis for the Rams. And a parallel card for the Houston Texans. Out of 99, Lewis Nix. Parallel card. We got greatest of all time, Emmitt Smith and Adrian Peterson die cut. That'll be between the Vikings and the Cowboys. Antrell Roll, red and gold parallel for the Giants. A fresh faces Prizm card for the Tampa Bay Bucks, Mike Evans, die cut. Hands team insert for the Niners, Anquan Bolden. And orange parallel for the Rams, Aaron Donald, rookie. And a red and black or red and gold parallel of Marshall Faulk, also for the Rams. Fresh faces die cut of Eddie Lacy for the Packers. And these cards are turned around every which way. Prizm Ryan Shazier for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's a cool card. Green and gold, green and yellow parallel of James Lofton for the Packers, and an orange of Monte Ball for the Broncos. Intros of Ray Lewis for the Ravens. Nice card for the Ravens spot out of 75. Playing well right now. Steve Smith, Sr. That is the NFL, red NFL parallel out of 75.
The former Panther, right?
Yep.
You'll like that.
He's got a NFL record for receiving yards in the first 4 games of the season.
AJ will like that.
Air Marshals. Cam Newton, die cut. We got a red and gold parallel of Tom Savage for the Texans. That's it for box number 9.
The weird thing about this product is the press release said 1 auto per box. So I'm not sure. I guess they were just wrong on its 2. I'm just happy when you actually get what you're supposed to based on my past history. Topps Chrome Football last year, it was a battle getting your 1 auto per box. Too many boxes with it on an auto.
Tell you what else is a battle is getting the packs out of the box. My goodness. Box 10. Yeah, I think everyone's looking forward to, they're making Chrome Mini, huh?
Mm-hmm. 1 auto per box, same thing.
Wow, those would be cool.
So if they do it right, it will be. They're limited. I got them, but it's really a matter of how much effort Topps puts into it.
I think everyone's excited for Chrome football. I know we will be opening a lot of it. I don't know how many cases of Chrome football we got coming.
We'll do
We got like probably more than 10.
yeah, around there. We'll do 2 the first week. I'll do 1 on eBay and 1 off eBay. We'll do like 1 Wednesday and 1 Friday if they come out on Wednesday.
Well, everyone's going to have to get their fill because Chrome football is going to be gone before you know it. Topps losing their NFL license.
Two more years of it unless something changes.
Last pack of box 10. Alright, let's see what we get. We got an intros die cut of Tom Brady for the Patriots. Nice card for the pack. Out of 125, HaHa Clinton Dix parallel. And a Jay Cutler red and gold parallel for the Bears. Class ring die cut insert of Mike Evans for the Bucks. And an autograph for the Niners out of 35. Blue parallel, Jamie Ward. That is number 8 of 35. Class rings Prizm. for the Oakland Raiders of Derek Carr.
Who was that auto?
Jimmy Ward. I think I said Jamie, but it's Jimmy Ward.
Cleveland.
For the Niners. We got a hands team, Demaryius Thomas for the Broncos. Got an Aaron Donald orange parallel for the Rams.
That Andre Williams card is cool.
Fresh Faces die cut of Khalil Mack for the Raiders. Intros die cut of Jimmy Graham for the Saints. And a Marshall Faulk parallel to 99 for the Rams. We got an Air Marshals die cut, Ben Roethlisberger for the Steelers. Another autograph here. For the Texans, orange parallel out of 200. CJ Fedorowicz.
Hometown boy.
For the Texans.
God, that's an Ebo Jackson card. He was 5th rounder, I think.
AJ McCarron, parallel for the Bengals. That was the red and gold parallel. Hands team of Deshaun Jackson. Die cut for the Redskins. And a Chris Long parallel. That was the red and gold. I would agree, iGolf. That's a tough card. And another AJ McCarron. Red and gold parallel.
I think the Bortles was out of 75 too, wasn't he?
Yeah. We got a Fresh Faces die cut of Mike Evans for the Tampa Bay Bucks. And the last little stack of box number 10. Got a nice parallel for the Colts. Andrew Luck, green and gold parallel for the Colts. Earl Campbell, Prizm for the Houston Oilers, which goes to the Texans.
No, Oilers goes to the Titans.
Oilers goes to the Titans, my fault. Geno Smith, orange parallel for the Jets. We got Jason Witten, Prizm card for the Cowboys, and a gold Prizm, number 2 of 10 for the Vikes. David Yankee. God, that couldn't have been Bridgewater, could it? Or McKinnon.
Is it an autograph 2 of 10?
No, it's just a gold.
Oh, wow.
Number 2 of 10.
That could have been a big hit for you.
And sure enough, there's a Jerick McKinnon like 3 cards later.
Anthony Barr would still be 15, 20 bucks probably. Out of 10. It's not autographed, right? It's the goal.
Nope, number 2 of 10.
God, man. Bridgewater would be insane in that. He's so nice.
I was looking forward to seeing that card because I saw it was purple. Just wrong player, I guess. Hopefully that guy's got some fans.
He was their 5th round pick and he was an All-American at Auburn.
Box 11.
Chrome 10 bucks. Oh, I thought you meant 10 breaks. No, I'll remember you though. I try to remember those people that collect those teams hard as much as I can.
Box 11. All right, we got this box and one more. Let's see one big name. At least one big name.
What's the school looking?
You have a bias on that card.
Yeah. He wasn't my favorite Iowa player, but it's still a cool looking card. Bigger names in the auto so far. Terrence West is a solid name. Josh Huff, I think, is actually popular for the Eagles a little bit, too. Kadeem Carey was really nice. Chris Smith out of 35, I just don't know him. DeMarco Murray, Blake Bortles, and D. Ford. Started off strong. I think I'm baiting you still.
Relax. Okay.
Clowney'd be nice. We hit him a lot early on. We haven't hit him much lately.
All right, here we go. Box 11. Believe the Hype. Jadeveon Clowney for the Texans. Die cut. DeMarco Murray orange for the Cowboys. Got a Greg Little to 75 for the Browns. Eddie Lacy die cut, fresh faces for the Packers. Zach Ertz Prizm for the Eagles. Eli Manning Prizm for the Giants.
I still don't see the position of this David Yankee on the card.
Hands team Wes Welker for the Broncos. And a DeMarco Murray parallel to 125 for the Cowboys. Fresh faces, Eric Ebron die cut for the Lions. You got an intros Prizm of Cam Newton for the Panthers. And an intros die cut Ben Roethlisberger for the Steelers. We got a red and gold parallel. Kyle Fuller for the Bears, not numbered. A Class Rings Derek Carr die cut for the Raiders. Bruce Smith red and gold parallel for the Bills. Air Masters die cut Matt Ryan, or excuse me, Air Marshals for the Falcons. And a green and gold parallel of Jack Ham for the Steelers. Not got an auto yet.
Jack Ham was one of my favorite players growing up.
Connor Shaw Prizm for the Browns. Jimmy Garoppolo Prizm for the Patriots. Got a Hands team, Pierre Garcon, die cut for the Redskins. What's going on, Tyler? How are you?
Hey, Tyler.
A.J. McCarron, orange. For the Bengals. Can already see the Panini points card. Panini points, 150.
Do we have 2 or 3 of those?
There's 2 of them so far. Hope there's an auto coming. Okay. Autograph for the Broncos. Cody Latimer out of 300 for the Broncos. Get it to focus there. Not much of a signature there for Cody Latimer, but it's on there. And a red and gold parallel of Ryan Fitzpatrick for the Texans. Hey, Christian Ponder made the set.
Yay, Ponder.
Looked real impressive last night.
Nice you didn't get the 1 out of 10 of him. Yeah. I'd rather get the rookie lineman. I think he's got more of a potential to be worth something.
All right, last box. I don't know, but I find it a little bit entertaining that everything hasn't come so easy for the Patriots this year.
You know, they haven't actually won a Super Bowl in a while. Seems like they're always good, but...
Box 12.
They almost always outperform their talent. They got an outstanding coach. They don't have that many offensive weapons.
Got another gold card at the very end here.
Hopefully it's the full gold and not the one I got with the Panini on the back.
It looks like a full gold to me.
Yeah, see, there's the other one with the Panini. If it has that Panini box.
I don't see that along the border. Oh, yeah, maybe it is.
You see them? They have the 2 different kinds of gold.
Yep, there's definitely the Panini border on it. Last box mojo. Last pack, then we'll go through box 12. Good luck to everyone. Got an orange of Julio Jones for the Falcons. Believe in the Hype. Jeremy Hill die cut for the Bengals. We got a green and gold Jason Morrow parallel. Manziel rookie. Air Marshals. Matt Stafford for the Lions. Zach Stacy green and gold parallel for the Rams. Devin Street Prizm for the Cowboys. Intros of Cam Newton for the Panthers. LaShawn McCoy parallel to 75 for the Eagles. 56 to 75. Doug Martin red and gold parallel for the Bucks. Fresh Faces die cut of Giovanni Bernard for the Bengals. Fresh Faces die cut Prism of Bishop Sankey for the Titans. Got to Believe in the Hype. Jimmy Garoppolo die cut for the Patriots. Charles Sims orange for the Buccaneers. Greatest of all time. Jerry Rice and Calvin Johnson die cut. Josh McCown, Prism for the Buccaneers. Ndamukong Suh, orange for the Lions. Victor Cruz, Prism for the Giants. Colin Kaepernick, intros. Got an Anquan Bolden to 99 for the Niners. Marquise Lee die cut for the Jags. Come down to the end here for the autographs. Oh, well, there's some awesome Panini points. Panini points 150. I think we got a gold auto.
Really?
See a Patriots logo there.
Panini
God, that's a nice card.
Is there a Panini symbol on it? That
Number
says-
14 of 60.
That's still a nice card.
Jimmy Garoppolo. Gold auto. I told you it was something different down there.
Yeah.
For the Patriots. That's a nice looking card. That is number 14 of 60. A nice card to end on there. Did come a little off the sticker there, but still an awesome card. So that was the 12 boxes. We'll recap it here for you guys in a second here. And then we have a few randoms to do also. Yep, there was a 150 point card and the Garoppolo to 60. There was the Panini points there. So we got a total of 3 of those.
I don't know if you got one in that last box. just go through these. They might be slightly out of order.
Okay.
But just go through the parallels to start with. Those are the ones under 100.
Okay.
Got one more of the Sean McCoy.
All right, guys. Here's the recap for the entire 12 boxes. We'll do the low number parallel first, and then we'll do the autographs, and then the randoms will be in a separate video at the end. Let's see. These were out of 99. Not really sure what the name of the insert set is, but all numbered out of 99. We got Anquan Bolden for the Niners. Lewis Nix for the Texans. Marshall Faulk for the Rams. Jake Locker for the Titans. Keenan Allen for the Chargers. Mike Davis for the Raiders. Dan Hampton for the Bears. And Phillip Rivers for the San Diego Chargers. These were numbered out of 75. These are the red parallel with the NFL border. We hit Greg Little for the Browns. Derek Johnson for the Chiefs. Steve Smith for the Ravens. LaShawn McCoy for the Eagles. Eric Ebron for the Lions. Troy Polamalu for the Steelers. And DeAndre Hopkins for the Texans. This was the blue Prizm with the team name in the border. They're numbered out of 50. We hit Kyle Rudolph for the Vikings. DeAnthony Thomas for the Chiefs. And Terry Bradshaw for the Steelers. We got two of the tie-dye parallel, both numbered out of 25. We hit Andre Williams for the Giants. And Bruce Smith for the Bills. Both numbered out of 25. And we hit one parallel card out of 10 for the Vikings of David Yankee, number 2 of 10. Alright. Did you go through these for me already?
Yeah, they're ready to go. Go through. They're all in a row for the number and all that. Just go. They're going from lowest to down, but the best ones at the end.
Okay. All right. We hit 3 Panini point cards. They were all 150. We will random those at the end. Autographs. We had David Yankee for the Vikings. Trevor Riley for the Jets. Terrence West for the Browns. We had a Prizm out of 350 of Robert Herron. There's actually 2 of them. Number 225 and 263 of 350. Both of those were for the Buccaneers. We hit Cody Latimer out of 300 for the Broncos. Orange out of 200, CJ Fedorowicz for the Texans. And Josh Huff out of 150 for the Eagles. Marcus Roberson out of 75 for the Rams. Matt Hazel out of 75 gold for the Dolphins. Jeff Janis out of 75 for the Packers. Prizm looking, not quite sure what the parallel is there. They look kind of like the wave cards in chrome. We hit Travis Swanson out of 50 for the Lions. Calvin Pryor out of 50 for the Jets. Jamie Ward out of 35 for the Niners. That was a blue parallel. Chris Smith out of 35 for the Jags. The red X-Fractor looking parallel. We hit one tie-dye parallel of Taylor Lewan out of 25 for the Tennessee Titans. We hit Kadeem Carey parallel out of 35 for the Bears. We hit Jimmy Garoppolo out of 60 gold for the Patriots. D Ford red X-Fractor out of 50 for the Chiefs. We hit a die cut auto out of 50, number 1 of 50 of DeMarco Murray for the Cowboys. And out of 75, Blake Bortles Prizm auto for the Jags. And those were the hits from the entire 12-box case. Thanks for helping us fill it out. We did sell all the teams. We appreciate it. And hope to see everybody next week. We will do all the randoms in a separate video. So again, we appreciate it very much. Thank you.